is it? The hidden skills. I actually wasn't
Gosh
even
dang it.
analyzing that, but if I was in that spot, I would actually play the Pilot Shredder because I was like, oh yeah, whatever. I just want to develop because I can kill next turn, right? But you play around one thing, you can't play around the other. And man,
Wow.
that was pretty good by Orange there. Playing the Sylvanas in a key turn where he drew swipe, he could have removed the Antonitis, but he thought that, oh yeah, I can win the game next turn with Sylvanas on the board, and that's what he did. He won the game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now,
I mean,
now I
that's
have,
a play I don't think any of us would have done, right?
um,
Like
it's
I would
definitely.
have just jam swipe and just get rid of Antonitis.
I'm pretty sure I would have gotten rid of Antonitis.
Yeah,
It seemed really risky to play it the way he did.
very, very risky, but the risk definitely paid off. But then, I mean, I guess to be honest, if you analyze what mech mages have, they don't run any silences because they can't. It doesn't fit, right? So Sylvanas was really just gonna stick on the board. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Indeed. Strifecro has to choose another deck to try and beat this druid. And what better one to pick than the mirror match, really? I mean, I was on stream today and I played against a lot of matchups with my druid, and I said, yeah, that's a good matchup. Priest, yeah, that's a good matchup against warrior. And then finally in the 10th game, I'm facing against druid. Is oh my god, this matchup is actually the hardest one. Yeah. So we'll see what Strifecro chooses to pick here. If it's Zoo, we might see Warlock be playing Zoo. I think if Strifecro brings Zoo, it's going to be very surprising. You know, it doesn't seem like a Zoo player, so that would be pretty cool if he actually does decide to play Zoo. I don't think anybody has played Zoo just yet in this tournament, and I actually kind of miss Zoo now. I can't believe I'm saying that.
You miss Zoo?
Yeah, I kind of miss it. You know?
Where's Zamaz and what have you done with him?
I don't know. It's like kind of the more fast-paced games. I just want to see how players react to Zoo. Maybe if I see one game of Zoo, I go like, yeah, I don't want to see this anymore.
Yeah. He's just going to go with Druid. And actually, he's still playing Zombie Chow in his Druid deck. So this is just good old Strifecro. Neither player chooses to coup.
Nope. I mean, it's a mirror
And
match, right?
yeah,
We
we
kind of
got
analyze that. Right?
yeah, we
Mirror
talked
match.
about that. I mean, we got ourselves a game here, boys. This is a potentially a turn one wild growth and turn two shade
Mhm.
for Strifecro here. But is he valuing the coin more so to have sort of a stronger curve because he can still play turn one Zombie Chow into turn two wild growth,
All
into
right.
turn three shade or turn three coin Druid of the. I mean, he's got so many different options here. He's got to navigate through this and figure out which one's best.
But getting the shade ASAP on the board seems to be super, super good. So it's going to go with the coin wild group play.
Yeah, I would tend to favor Shade and Exoramus for sure.
Well, Orange whiffs on the draw, so it's looking pretty good for Strifecro at the moment. Not that he knows it. Orange's hand is actually very, very, very bad.
Wow,
Oh,
second wild growth gets picked up.
how is about that? I feel like if you have two wild growths, you really need to draw the Ancient of Lore, right? I mean, you're spending two cards for mana gain, and then the system kind of, tilts itself, where you have actually more mana they can use.
Sylvanas is a really important draw. That's actually one of the it's one of the more crucial cards I'd say in these sorts of matchups. It's just
Hmm.
stuff that changes the way that your opponent has to approach the board position.
Right. BGH has to be a play here because Orange needs some semblance of a tempo play. And I
Oh,
mean, it's perfectly fine, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of like a Harvest Golem. Remember when Druids used to play Harvest Golem in Druids for the combo? And then they feel like, oh yeah, what does Harvest Golem actually kill? It's nothing, right? So even two copies of BGH and play one copy with four attack minion on the board, sometimes it's just a bit better.
yeah. Anyways, he picks up the ancient lore you were just talking about, and
That's fun.
this is going to be in a little bit late on Orange's side of the board, but still going to be effective. He's going to be able to get Sylvanas down to turn early. I'm curious if he's going to trade this big game hunter for this zombie chow or not.
Hmm. Well, I mean, if you don't trade, your opponent could say do a Wrath or something, or do a, I mean, Keeper of the Grove, for example, and then gain back Temple. So, oh, he's actually gonna risk it. Why not?
Yeah, I think it's okay to go for Dome here if your opponent has something like Wrath, or I think you want them to use Keeper of the Grove too. I think it's something else that's in his mind. Is if Strifecro decides that he wants to get a little bit more tempo and chooses to Keeper this, Sylvanas is going to stick to the board a little bit more often in terms of not getting silenced. And if he wants a Wrath, it means he's not playing a 5 or a 6 drop.
That's true. But all right, we're gonna see a Druid of the Charge.
Yep. And this might be the turn that the Shade gets unveiled.
Well, I mean, why not, right? I mean, it's a 4/4. Both of your minis are
Yeah.
4/4s. So if you
Oh
can kill the
gosh.
Druid, you can kill the Shade anyway. So let's not waste 4 damage. Sylvana is gonna cause some little troubles here. Because the
Yep.
Shade go to 5/5.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
you know, okay. Here's the thing I hate doing. I hate playing a Sylvanas into a Sylvanas. It never works out well. Never does.
It usually doesn't.
I hate that.
Wow, look at Strifecro's. Look at he just slumped back in his seat too.
It's going like, oh god.
It's like the last thing you wanted to see.
Yep. It's funny because Sylvana says she has no time for games, but every time she comes out, it's like a game, you know?
Wow, he's gonna trade both of his minions into
Oh!
Sylvanas.
Oh, that is terrible. Exactly what Orange wanted to see, actually.
Yeah, Strifecro. This isn't like the worst thing in the world for Strifecro. Wow, he's playing Ancient of Wars. Of course, we figured that from the zombie chalice. Doctor Boom gets picked up for Orange, and what a way to seize the board. Strifecro's got swipe available, and HearthVoD comes into hand. Strifecro's got to be careful though. This Ancient of War could certainly backfire if he chose to play that.
Yeah.
I gotta believe this is a Sylvanas turn.
Oh god, and you can only play one creature here, right? That's the problem of Ramp Druid as well. If you don't have anything else to play along with your high drop, then it tends to backfire a little bit. Yeah, Ancient of War is definitely pretty scary in this situation. So far this could see a pretty good play here. What about this? You play Sylvanas, Hero Power Bomb, the bomb hits the Sylvanas, and the Ancient of War goes to the other bomb and hits the Sylvanas as well.
You're just dreaming. And I like it. I think it's what he's going to try to do, honestly.
Strifecro feels like dreaming. One might even say he's on cloud 9. Oh no, the dream is wasted. Oh, that was, oh man. Okay. Now, Orange still has to deal with the Sylvanas. It's just 2 health. So.
Strifecro, you can, I can imagine him sitting in his seat and he's like, no keeper of the grove, no keeper of the grove, no keeper of the grove.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh man. So what do you do with your Orange here? It's definitely a very funky situation here. Wrath for a card? Oh man.
This is tough. I mean, this is really tough.
Wait, how much damage can you push if you just do YOLO Drift the Claw and then charge? That's like 11 plus 6.
17.
17.
Yeah.
So you can't really, poke your way through, I guess. Oh boy. Gonna Wrath his own Dr. Boom for a card draw. And
oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a draw from
Wait.
Orange.
Whoa. What if he Keeper goes and kills this? Can he do that?
Yeah, he just swipes. Do you mean like deal 2 damage to it?
He deals 2 damage to it and he steals your Keeper to Grove. Wouldn't that be something? Oh man, just imagine if he used the Wrath on the Sylvanas instead. Oh.
Yeah, he wanted to set up the swipe though. His intention was to attack the Sylvanas, leave the Doctor 1, have it shift over the other side of the board, and then swipe the Ancient Allure to kill at 1 health and the Ancient Allure.
Yeah.
And he just happened to he just hit Jin.
That's right. Oh man, if Orange was just a little bit more YOLO, he could have got a super good clear, right? But now the Sylvanas and the swipe looks like it's gonna clear very, very well, Oh man. One could dream. One could dream. And the Drill of the Claw here is a perfect card to draw as well.
Just charge it. Oh,
No,
come on.
It'd be a taunt. Of course, Admirable is a little bit disappointed about that.
Well, I think he feels comfortable with his opponents that his opponent doesn't have Black Knight. So certainly a benefit there.
Well, actually, if he does have Black Knight, then you use the Drill of the Claw to kind of bait it out, and then Ancient of War kills creatures.
That's exactly what I mean. I think he feels comfortable that Orange doesn't have Black Knight right now. So Ancient of War could certainly come down right here. But Cenarius is kind of a clunky card. I think I would tend to favor Cenarius here, honestly.
Well, Another thing you want to think about is whether your opponent has like a lot of burn, huh? So if the Scenarios comes down here, I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess it's totally fine. Huh. Do you want to kill the Shredder though?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just go for face? Let your opponent deal with the situation? If you hit a Shredder, you're effectively giving it Wind Fury, I guess.
Yeah, I think killing the Lothar is fine too. He wants to deny Savage Roar targets.
Okay. Makes sense. So Orange next stroke could be pretty huge here. What is it gonna be?
Oh, that has got to be the worst card in his deck after he drew one of the best cards he possibly could just a couple turns ago. Now he draws one of the worst, and he's facing down a 5/10 taunt.
That's not happy times. Shredder's gonna pop out a Micro Machine.
A new Undertaker.
Oh yeah, that grows. Summon a free Death Rattle that dies at the end of turn, I guess, right? Oh man. You hate to see it happen when the combo druid is playing taunts. You know, that's just not good. Now, Strifecro could theoretically just buff up this Ancient of War and kill the bear. That's one of the plays. You could also play another minions. You know, play the keeper, kill the thing. I always forget the name, Micro Machine, and then just Hero Power of Descension as well. That's a pretty good turn. There's just a lot of options here.
It feels to me like stabilizing is going to be one of his top priorities. So I think that Keeper of the Grove is certainly coming out this turn.
Okay.
But then it's just a matter of how he chooses to move forward from there. Like I imagine it's going to be Tezdingo and Hero Power, and then the next turn is going to be followed up by either Kel'Thuzad or a heal. But there's also a lot of merit to using like Ancient of War into the bear, and then Hero Powering it, and then just healing your Ancient of War.
Whoa. That's kind of scary though. If you're just playing a minion that heals a taunt and your opponent might drop Black Knight or whatnot, it's like you're not really doing much. So I do, Strifecro is gonna go with the go with the play that we previously said. Just clear the board, stabilize. We do know that druids do not really have direct damage across from taunts. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this is looking really grim for Orange right now. Ooh. Oh, that's a really strong one to pick up right now, though. 2 extra cards.
That's one of the good cards to top deck. Wrath is also pretty sweet.
Spectral Knight. Oh, gosh.
This is no. So what should I do? I guess you can only choose one. Get it? Choose one, Druid. Oh, man. I'm full of
definitely am going with Wrath here.
Oh man, but we know that if Orange Wraths, then Strifecro has an insane KT turn.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be painful.
Yep.
Strifecro about to seize complete control of this game, though.
That's right.
He's gonna think through it first, though.
If he actually plays KT and Hero Powers, does he die to the combo? Oh, actually, no, he can't because 5 health is like the match number, right?
Yeah, because the way that.
Yeah.
The damage is split up.
Yeah. So if Orange actually does pick up a Force of Nature, Descension is basically at 7 health, so 5 is equal to 7.
So rough. He's gonna be Strife Coach this turn.
All right. KT it is. And boom. Would you play a 6/8 that summons a 3/5 taunt and 2/4? I would.
No, not at all. That sounds horrible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't believe he's playing this card.
Oh,
unbelievable! Gosh. Wow, how lucky.
Man.
It's okay. He doesn't get to summon all of his minions back every turn anymore. Bright side. Yeah, this game is really slipping away from Orange now. Strifecro just in a commanding position.
Right. Wait. What if you just silence Descension and pass? Whoa.
Oh, you're going for the win.
Whoa.
Well, silence Descension play the Spectral Knight, and obviously.
What? No. If you silence Descension and don't play the Spectral Knight, there is absolutely no way that Strifecro can actually get that back, get the top back. You got what I mean?
Oh,
Right?
he could wrath it.
Like no, you can wrap it for yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean that's
And
what Orange is going for though. Orange is going straight up for the win here.
yeah, but now with the keeper, I mean, with the keeper of the Grove, Strefko could kill his own Senjin and get a taunt back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just play the scenarios, for example. That's perfectly fine too. But that would be a interesting thing we can take note of, you know? So yeah.
Yeah, the scenarios keeps him out of range too. I gotta believe this is scenarios.
Wait. Do you win with scenario? Oh, wait, you don't. Okay, because otherwise Strefko would have found it. Okay, yeah, you know, sometimes it's like if people don't kill the opponent, then they're up lethal, you know.
Yeah.
And I trust someone like Strefko to find lethal. So yeah.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is 17.
So... Uh-oh. Wait. If he heals for 5, 14, 15.
Oh, he can hero power.
Hero powers. Yeah. It could be fine.
He'll be at 16, and then Orange will have access to 15 damage.
But yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah.
I mean, Scenarios and Ancient of Lord both accomplish the same thing, I guess.
I don't see any cards in Orange decks that are getting out of this one. Maybe Azure Drake into swipe. Deathwing, I predicted Deathwing. Oh, he's a Pilot Share instead. So that's going to tie it up now. Strifecro's going to take game 2. And wow, what a grueling game that was. And even despite getting a massive amount of value from Sylvanas, it just wasn't able to be enough.
Yeah,
Strifecro got his own value effectively.
Strifecro did stuff double wild growth, and when the Druid stuff double wild growth, I'm like, yeah, he's definitely winning. But then the Sylvanas turn came, and then yeah, I was like, oh wow, Orange actually had a chance. And then it was kind of back and forth, and finally KT does seal the deal for Strifecro. Strifecro's gonna pick up his first win. It is 1-1, and that is pretty amazing. And even more amazing, I'm about, you ready for this? Trump is here. He checked in. Yeah,
we
so
found
he will
Trump.
be playing a match. So that's awesome. We found Trump. Trump actually showed up. So we are gonna see Trump versus RDU later on, which is good. Back to the deck selection screen though for this Kurt series. That's the one we're focusing on. Orange will have to